Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and this is Continuum. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty amazing one myself. We're going to back to this pretty cool pack here. Just hammer out, man. Just get her done. It's definitely going to be a thing. And you can see here I did some work. I've been working on my base. Nothing really special here. It's going to kind of grow over time. And I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing with it, to be honest. Just building it little bit by bit. I got the basic shape I was kind of interested in. That's usually how I start. I just build a shape, then run with it, and try to fit my automations in it. One of the reasons I have these little sidewalls here, just the regular stone, is this is where I usually hide my wiring and my piping, stuff like that. So just kind of little buffer area. Usually I don't do it this wide, but it doesn't really matter, man. Pretty cool. I did use marble. You just find that kind of mining all over the place, and I was getting a ton of it just mining with my drill. Decided to use that, and not sure if I like it. Probably going to change that, to be honest. These are anti-blocks. Anti-blocks, you can see how crisp they are. They're just kind of completely, just single color for the most part, except for a little bit of lighting effect. And I really like them, and I use them fairly often, not a ton. I've never used the black before, though, so this is the recipe, though. Just some stone and some glowstone. Also using some border stone. I believe that's just 2 stone and 2 stone brick, and you get that. That's from Extra Utilities, too. It's got a nice connected texture, so I like that. If you put them if I put 2 here, connect all the lines. I like it when it's just a straight line like that. And some factory blocks. And you get 32 of those for 4 stone and 4 iron. So they're relatively cheap in the grand scheme of things. So kind of what I got going here. I did throw a bit over here so while I was working I could sleep and stuff. And not get bothered by mobs. And we're going to move stuff in here. I'm probably going to do it in between episodes. But we're going to work towards today getting something to help us move. Which is basically, I think we're going to work on an inventory system. I think is what we're going to go on, and that's going to be pretty cool. Over here we have Enchantment Table. Nothing special, I guess. We can go to, I guess, Enchantment. It was a little changed, I think, but not very much. Just a pair of diamantine, and you're pretty much good to go. And I just enchanted everything, and yeah, we're good, man. We got Protection 3, Fire Protection 4, Protection 4, like, good stuff. Just good stuff. Just random enchants. It's not like I picked them right. But Last Stand, too, is actually an interesting one. You drop below 1 heart, I believe. I think it starts using experience to keep you alive. So, pretty nifty. It'll make it so when I'm fighting Enderman, I don't have to be as scared. Scared? Is that like a 6-year-old? But anyway, should help me out. And we're going to deal with Enderman probably next episode, actually. Well, mob farm in general. Kind of get those Ender Pearls coming in. So what I actually want to get to today, let's kind of look at the book here. Kind of figure out where we are. We're over here. We did this yesterday. There's nothing here I'm really interested in right away. I'm trying to short path this pack, right? Go with what I think is the logical path. Before we do anything, actually, let's talk about bees. Before I do anything. A lot of people don't care for bees. I've been looking in this pack, and bees in this pack aren't actually required. So unless I hit a point where I'm wrong, you know what I mean, and they are required, but I asked a couple people, and they said it wasn't required. I just assumed it was required because there are so many mods in here with bees that you had to do bees. And it looks like I'm not going to have to do bees. So that is definitely a thing and something I'm probably going to totally bypass unless it's necessary, like I said. And I thought that was pretty cool because, like I said, I like a little bit of bees. I don't like a ton. And it's definitely a thing. Someone who is doing a bees run through, and I should probably mention him, is Willix. I'll actually put his link down in the description. In the description. I just said it. And link you to his channel, man. He's doing a really heavy bee playthrough. So I know some people do like bees. It's one of those things. It's like Democrat and Republican. It's like split down the middle. People either love bees or they hate bees. I'm going to link his channel down in the description. If you're interested in bees, you can check out that. If you're interested in tech, you can stay here. You can keep watching me. I mean, if you don't like bees, I'm still going to do stuff cool. Do stuff cool, too. There's good English. But definitely a thing. I will link him. He does good, solid content. He's been around for a while. And you guys should check him out, man. Definitely a thing. And what we're going to get to today is going to be, well, we're going to get into this quest line here. And yeah, we need to come down here, and we're going to end up over here, which is Modular Storage, which is pretty cool. So we actually need to upgrade our EFAB to use steam. That's going to be one process. I believe we need that for silicon and for refined iron. So that's going to be things that we need here. Then we'll have to get into these circuits. Then there's a compressor. And that's going to unlock both this here, so modular storage, all this jazz over here. I'm not even sure what all of it is, but I do want the modular storage. And it'll also unlock, like I said, the void miners, which is pretty cool because We're not going to get to those today. Possibly tomorrow. We need to work out power first, and I do have a plan for power, but probably won't get to it today. We'll kind of see how it goes. But the first thing is going to be this, Steampunk. So it says there, certain EFAB recipes require steam. Getting a functional EFAB steam setup requires a boiler, above a heat source, lava, fire, or magma, a steam engine, and a tank with water in it. So we already have the tank with water, and we can make up to 4 of these to actually speed up the steam crafting, I guess is what it is, and we're going to do that. I already went ahead and made some gears, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. I actually did a bunch. I may need... Oh, okay, I do have more. I was going to say I was going to need more bronze, because we're going to use quite a bit of that today. Might as well get that going. And we're going to need... it was a blazing electrode, I think it was, so let's go ahead and get that too, I think. Blaze rods. There you go. And get some of them as well. Probably didn't need that much, but oh, actually we needed exactly that. Actually looked at... processing blaze powder. It doesn't look like we have a better option right now. The grinder doesn't work, and I don't think the whatchamacallit works, the crusher either, so that is definitely a thing. So let's head over here. I believe we needed some coal, so let's grab some of that. Get a couple blocks here. I think we only need about 3 of this, and we need diamond of the empowered variety, so we'll grab that. And I think we're good. So let's go look at Steam. This is really easy to set up, so yeah, it's pretty cool how the EFAB works as a multi-block. Everything just needs to touch each other in some matter, and then it just kind of works. They didn't kind of overdo it. I did forget my bronzo. That's the reason I'm making so much. I think each one of these steam engines took 11, is what I counted. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. And we're going to make 4 of these. So we'll grab that and the actual boiler. Pretty cool. And once we do that, boom, we're going to go ahead and grab the quest because it's going to give us a magma block. And I already said that's one of the heat sources. So we're good to go. We're going to head down here and check this out. I did add a couple more of these, the power cells. So we actually have 1 million RF storage. And we can move 400 RF tick in and out of them. So it's not horrible. Not great. That'll kind of increase over time. To get these in place should be pretty easy. Like I said, they just need to touch the multi-block in some spot. And then they'll just multi-block themselves. So pretty simple setup, man. There's actually, if you go to EFAB, I think there's a base. So if you kind of want to pipe it somewhere, you just make these, man. And then you can just kind of extend it anywhere you want, any way you want. Although, I don't know if it like gets too big and causes lag or anything like that. But we won't worry about that right now. I did hear that the RF, so the RF storage for the mod, can get a little bit of laggy. And yeah, I think it actually said something about that in one of the patch notes, actually. But anyway, let's do that. And I think we now have Steam. Actually, I think if we look at that, see there, temperature going up. And these things are all animated, so it's pretty cool like that. And yeah, that's just producing steam power for us, so that is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do with that, let's go ahead and make some of the refined iron, which is basically just iron, and put it there with steam kind of set up. And we're going to need some sand as well, because we're going to need some silicon. And we do already have a tank of latex, so we're good to go on that front. I should actually, I should show this too. I actually fully automated this thing. Previously, I had a timer here. It was a little sloppy. Then I forgot I've done this before kind of with empowered oil to kind of get a signal out of a scanner. So I just use the scanner for actual utilities. Right here. Just one of those. You just need a spider eye. And it's actually set to look for air. So when it sees air, actually I'll break it from this side. And when it sees, well, I guess we can do it here. It sends a redstone signal, which fires the dispenser, and it automates it perfectly. Just perfectly. So I did all that thinking about how to automate this thing early on, and I should have just remembered that I already knew how. Just needed to apply something else I did in a different way. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw that up there. Get that filled up. Sweet. And yeah, let's get some of the stuff crafted. Let's go ahead and throw the, I guess, the iron in. There you go. There's our refined iron ingots. We may need some more of this stuff. I think it's usually 10 seconds, so we have it down 2.5 because we actually added 4 of the steam engines, so that's cool. And then we can do the same thing over here. And there we go. It's going to take silicon. It doesn't tell you how much of the, in here anyway, of the actual latex it uses. But if we go here, I think if we look at silicon, it'll actually tell us how much we're going to burn through. Because I haven't really, I noticed that it used it. I didn't really check the numbers. So 250. So every bucket is going to give us 4 of them. So it's going to burn through a fair amount of that, actually. But I'm not too worried. We can always make more. And I have it fully automated now. So we're going to wait for that to be done. And yeah, I think we're pretty much done that part there. Oh, I forgot we had to do this to progress. Actually, I didn't know to be honest. I wasn't sure it was going to unlock. Cover cable. I already did process some of these cable, so I think that took latex as well. You'll see that I also added some EFAB tables, just so we can do multiple things at a time where they take time. So I did do that, but I think the insulated cables were just literally this, right? Yes. Gonna start that. Again, we're gonna just get going. We only need one to complete the quest. Maybe. There you go. Gonna give ourselves a loot chest. That's pretty cool. And yet more cobblestone. Wow, man. I've gotten so many cobblestone out of those things. I don't need these for the circuit. I'll show you the recipe here. The next thing we're gonna work on is actually to be the circuits. Circuit. They're the Tech Reborn ones. Where are they? Electronic circuit, and we can't do the advanced yet. So it shows this recipe here. It shows insulated copper and RF setup and all this stuff. We don't have to do it that way. We can actually do it this way. We don't even need the insulated copper to kind of do it this way. So it's going to be the way we do it. So let's go ahead and grab some of that iron. There we go. Get some of those kind of pressed down. I'll need to switch my mold here. Boom. I'll like it later on. Either I have a different way to do plates or multiple metal presses, because it just gets kind of boring having to switch this over and over and over. And wait, there we go. And yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of these circuits, I figure. A good amount of them. What else did we need for them? Probably do about 10. These things I saw, they're in a ton of recipes, so there's no point holding it off. You know what I mean? Just hammer a bunch of them out, kind of get them done that way. We got a good amount of that. Let's do 16 to start. Yeah, get this recipe going. I just put hoppers here too to automate this kind of, you know, really lazily. Just so I don't have to worry about it as much. I don't have to babysit it. So yeah, that's something. That's something that I definitely did. Let's do that. And the plates had to go in the center. And we only need 16 of those right now. There we go. Oh, I forgot, I need one more hopper, don't I? Let's run upstairs and actually grab one. Hopefully I still have a few left. Let's see here. There, got some right there. Because I need one to be able to insert the item into the top. Totally forgot about that. And we already have one done, so it doesn't take too much RF at all, actually. So that's not bad. So I really don't know why you would do the recipe on the EFAB. Because it needed that. What is it? Let's go to EFAB. No, I guess add EFAB. It's not going to come up. Let's go to EFAB. Right here. It wanted this upgrade, so it needs titanium. That's an entire machine, you know what I mean? Plus it took an extra, it would be 4 more copper, plus a bucket of latex just to do it on the EFAB. I just don't know why you'd want to do it that way. We could just do it on the Empower. The automation is no more difficult on either, so not really sure about that. But anyway, let's do that. Sometimes you wonder why they add recipes. There might be a reason. I'm just not seeing it. But anyway, we got our circuit. That is cool. And the next thing we're going to need to do is get the compressor. So let's check this out. Compressor. It is from Tech Reborn. And I can't remember using this thing, to be honest. We need 9 agates. Do I have 9 agates? It does not look like it. Oh, what are we out of? Oh no, am I out of water? Okay, so yeah, that's a problem. I don't have enough water to really keep up with this, do I? I mean, we could do liquid lasers. That would probably work better, right? Could I start this? Yeah, okay. So, lasers. Let's take a look at lasers, because right now I'm going to need a way to move water kind of full on, full tilt. It's not something I have really a good way of doing yet, because I haven't bothered. Let's go over here. Let's see, you. Oh, let's actually look at the table. It's going to be nice, man. Once we have this set up, I will only have to use the EFAB. It's not going to be as annoying to craft, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Because most of our stuff's going to all be in one place. It'll really be how I lay out the machines, right? If I have to walk long distance after that point, it's kind of my own fault. One thing that has been a little problematic early in this pack, too, another reason I didn't want to make these lasers all the time, was obsidian. Obsidian's work in this pack. You know what I mean? It's not super simple. The actual recipe inside Tinker's has been disabled, and we don't have a machine yet, so that's good. I think we need a compass as well, so let's go ahead, go to compass. See, we've got everything we need. Just a piece of iron. I did do a fair amount of mining between episodes, and literally, I mean, what it took me 2 hours before literally takes me about an hour now. Not an hour, sorry, 30 minutes now, except for the actual grinding and processing. So, yeah, pretty cool in that respect. Did I put too much silicon in here? I must have. Yeah, way too much. Let's pull you. And can you not just... I thought you could just... Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, Let's kind of make it so we can pump water in here automatically. I'm gonna have to do this little wompy compass. That is not even the right way of saying that. What is it? Wacky something? Let's pretend I'm not talking. Anyway, let's grab our fluid lasers. Let's put one right there, I suppose. And for all that matters, let's put it right there. Let's use a compass, because I believe that's what's used to config these. And both directions. Jason blocks. Oh, I forgot the tool. What is the name of the tool for this thing? Let's go to actually. It's a wrench, right? Is it laser wrench? Is that what it's called? Totally forgot the other tool. Yeah. We did make a laser wrench, man. Now we can actually get this water kind of automated here. QU. There. And yeah, we just link you to you. Sweet. And then now I can set this. So I want this to only into, only out of adjacent blocks. And this one will be only into adjacent blocks. And that should be getting filled with water. And it did, I think. I guess we could do some crafting real quick. Kind of see how that works. So we would do that. Because I forgot this is going to use water from the steam. There's actually a certain amount of steam usage. I'm not sure what it is or how to kind of look at that. It doesn't really matter. Realistically, as long as the water just keeps flowing, right? So these are crafting now. The tank is not dropping. And yeah, it's doing its thing. So we're pretty good in that regards. So let's go ahead. I guess I only need 9 of these to get started. To get that compressor going. Let's grab you. And head upstairs. And work on a compressor, man. Let's do this. Sweet. We got our block. And what was the rest of the compressor? I don't even know. I think it was one of those circuits and something else. So one of these, that, and some stone. Oh, it's a basic machine frame. Oh, okay. I did not even see that step. Luckily, it's only a very small rabbit hole. Uh-oh. Do we need, well, it's not uh-oh. I may have to do another step here. I actually did not see this. No, it's just the plate mold. Okay. There was a packing one. I thought maybe we had to use that. Anyway, that is fine. We should be able to... Well, how do we do this? Wait. Am I confused? Let me see this. Compressor, here. Block of okay, you do it in block form. That's actually really odd to me. I did not expect that at all. Go here. I thought it was going to be like a one you get at a time, at which point the hopper would have worked like that. Yeah. So these machines are a little finicky. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's throw you in here. I have no reason, no good reason why I stood on that hopper. So that is something. We're going to need a bunch more of this refined iron, probably, too. It's going to be one of those things I think we go through quite a bit as we go through Tech Reborn. But it's pretty easy to make now. I mean, we just gotta set it, forget it, let it do its thing. It doesn't even take latex, so we don't have to worry about that. That burned through a ton of latex, I have to say. But thankfully, we don't need a ton of the silicon right now. Wait, let's go make our compressor. Sweet. And yeah, we got one more quest there, and we're done. We're almost ready to kind of get going on to the next part, which is actually setting up the modular storage. We've unlocked a lot, and I was curious about this one. What is this one? The information screen... Anyway, the information screen shows the current maximum RF of any machine. Oh, that's really cool. Place the machine power cell. Wait. Which screen is that? Information screen. What mod is that? That must be for power cells. It must be from its own mod. It is. Okay, we'll end up making one of those because that actually sounds really cool. But anyway, what were we working on here? We have a compressor. We have that. We must accept the other quest there. There we go. Sweet. And the one we're going to be going for now is going to be this. So we need modular storage. We're actually going to do 4 of these. And we're going to have to do 4 of these storage modules. And we're actually going to do the other storage modules as well, which are the upgraded versions. What these storage modules do is actually... The modular storage by itself does nothing. But once you put in one of these cards, if it's a tier 1, it can hold 100 stacks. This one 200, this one 300. It could be all different items. So it's not like a drawer or anything. But something we're definitely going to need. So what's in these loot chests, man? Let's kind of check those. See here, some copper. At least it's not cobblestone. And lead. At least it's not cobblestone. And okay, I went ahead and made 10 of these basic machine frames. I got 10 more. Also made some more refined iron. And also pulverized down some coal in the crusher. So have that all together. We're going to have it all kind of everything we did today, I guess so far, kind of come together. So we can kind of create the magic and get everything we need. So what we actually need to do is, well, we're going to make this storage scanner. We're also going to make 4 of the modular storage. But to do that, we need these carbon plates. That's what we need the compressor for, actually. Because this recipe here with the compactor, actually disabled. But anyway, let's go over to the carbon mesh, and that's what I'm looking for, these carbon fiber. So let's go and craft them up. They are that, I suppose. That's not going to work at all. Let's do that. Make as many as we can. Oh, I thought that would work, man. I don't know why I thought it would work, but it's not going to work at all. Anyway, we got 32. We need to take them, combine them together. That's going to give us 16. It takes 2 of them for every one of these machine frames that we're going to make here. This machine's pretty slow, if I remember. Yeah, until we get some speed upgrades. But they aren't too hard. We're just not going to get to them right now because not really any point. So the next point of this is, let's just go to, how do we do this? Let's go to RF tool, then storage. There we go. Pull up everything we need here. The next thing we need are these advanced alloy plates. So let's get them going because, yeah, they need these mixed metal ingots. So let's go ahead and grab some of our bronze because we're going to need that. And there's a bunch of different recipes, so I'm going to kind of pick one out here, whichever one I think is the kind of best return. So we'll kind of look. You can see you can get like 2, you can get up to 9 per craft. Really depends on the materials. But we don't have tungsten, we don't have titanium, we don't have zinc. I saw that as one of the options. What else do we got here? Oh, there's a 4. If we use nickel, bronze, and aluminum, we'll get 4 per. That works. We'll go with, I mean, for 15 nickel, we get 20 of them. That's pretty cool. You're going to need a lot of these anyway, so you may want to do different recipes at different times and not really focus on just the one. But anyway, we have that. Let's go ahead and I guess and split those up, get them smelted. Once they're smelted, they need to be then put through the metal press and turned into plates. So we'll kind of do that. Head over here, kind of figure out the next part of this. I think we actually have everything we need there. We'll need some chests, so let's grab them. While everything's kind of processing, I guess we could make these. Let's see here. That. We're going to need a bunch of gold. So let's go ahead and grab some gold. Let's grab some quartz. And we're going to need 8 quartz blocks. Sweet. And we'll need 8 gold blocks. So we might as well get those done as well. That's pretty expensive, I have to say. But well worth it. As far as I'm concerned. Let's do that. For an inventory system, I'd bend over backwards. Anyway, we're going to need some more nuggets as well. Sweet. And I think we have everything we need in that respect, right? So let's make our ones. These things don't stack, so we got the slower crafting. But, you know, you'll live. There we go. I don't know why I did that. I could just keep grabbing it out of there. I don't know why I did that. It's going to be these ones that do that, right? Yeah. I was expecting them to do that, you know, with the first ones for no other reason than, you know, I thought wrong. Let's go ahead and grab tier 3s. And I guess we just need a couple of redstone blocks. Let's grab 3 of them. And yeah, every one of these can hold 300 blocks when they're inside of the modular storage, which is absolutely fantastic. One of the best things about the modular storage, we're going to be making the scanner as well, but the modular storage itself doesn't actually take any RF. It's actually pretty cool like that. Did I actually? No. Okay. I thought I already made these. Anyway. Yeah, it doesn't. They don't take storage themselves. So you can have a little kind of single kind of storage that can hold 300 stacks and take no RF, which is pretty cool. But I think we have pretty much everything. We do need to get these turned in, pumped into the metal press. So let's go get that done. Go. We only need 10 of them right this second, so it's not that big a deal. And I'm just thinking of what else we need here. I don't think there's really anything we need. We need 10 of these, which we happen to have done. And if we head downstairs, these are going to be pretty close themselves. And let's go to storage scanner. It was right there. I don't know why I did this. Yeah, we got everything, man. We're good. I thought there was going to be a couple more steps. We're ahead of schedule. Not really, but I didn't really have a schedule. But it's nice to be almost done. I'd like to take a look at that information screen now. It's actually pretty curious. If I throw them on this, if it actually shows me the proper in and out of our RF. Because if so, that's going to make them awesome things. Because that's something I've been missing ever since we haven't had Ender IO. Is a good way to kind of keep track of your RF. Why did I do it here? Let's go over here. Let's grab some redstone torches, I suppose. Sweet. And we actually need to make the machine frames, so let's do that. We make 5 of them with what we have. And we can make 3. And I just think we're short on lapis. We've already come to the conclusion that we have infinite lapis, so that isn't a big deal. There we go. We got 5, and I think that's everything we need, right? Right. So we got the storage scanner. Let's go ahead and grab the modular storage right there, and we're gonna grab 4 of those puppies. And the last thing we're gonna grab is probably a drawer controller. Let's go ahead and take a look at that drawer controller. That. I already started making the intricate circuits. Which circuits were those? Goldens? Do I have any of those? I have copper. No goldens, man. Let's go ahead and grab a couple pieces of gold. Probably need 5. And I don't know if there's redstone over there, so I'll just bring it with me. Pop you out and give you 6 of that. Sweet. And grab this, right? This is what the recipe is, I think. Is that it? Oh, helps if I put the... Why do I always do that? I always forget to put the actual materials inside these inventories. I do it, like, I'm guilty of it constantly. I probably get yelled at by you guys a lot. Anyway, I think we have everything except for some actual drawers, which I happen to have 20 of them right here. And we got ourselves a drawer controller. So we actually have everything we need to get this set up, which is fantastic. It's going to make moving my base so easy and just my life easy in general. I'm going to just put it here temporarily, just so I can kind of get it filled up. And it's going to be pretty cool. So actually, why didn't that give me the quest? Or did it? And I just didn't notice. That was right here. Complete. Well, it wants remote storage and the remote storage module. I'll worry about those later. I really have no interest. You can kind of use this remote storage as poor man's ender chest. It's definitely something you do, but I'm not going to be doing that right this second. I'm really just interested in getting this all set up here. So the way this works, so these are the modular storage. I can give each one of these cards. The second I do, they can hold 300 stacks of items, which is pretty cool. So I could just grab this stuff. I could just throw it in there without a whim in the world. You know what I mean? Just get random things in places where they don't really belong, but at the same time, it doesn't really hurt anything. Let's grab some more stuff just so we can kind of see it all kind of how it works here. Go there. And just throw random. Whoa. Why are you stuck? Oh, because I haven't told the scan yet. I'm a total derp. So the first thing you want to do, so you have our modular storage here. I have this one whole bunch of stuff in it. You want to take the scanner and just tell the scan. It's going to search around it. I have it set to 1 radius right now. So it's only searching in the immediate, adjacent blocks. But I could set it to 20, I guess is what it is. I thought it was 32. And it can even see things like the coke oven. You know what I mean? So if you do it that big, you're going to have to sort this. And I think it might take more RF when you do it like that as well. So I'm actually going to only set it to 1. You could set it a little bigger, maybe 2 or 3 before it starts getting out of control. But if I do this, it only sees 1 away, which is really cool. And one of the things it sees is actually the drawer controller, which is what kind of makes this thing magical. Let's go in here. First thing we're going to do is turn these inventories here, all of them. I want them set to routable. Then when I go up to routable, it can see everything that's stored in it. And I can start just dumping things in here. It'll start just dumping things into them. I think it dumps it into the top one first, right? Not necessarily, okay. It's actually spreading it out. Unless, no, it is. It's putting the top one first. Yeah, because I actually put the other ones manually to that one. Doesn't really matter. You can change their order. So I can go up, I can go down, and kind of set the priority. You can also, if I didn't want this one here, I could hit remove, and it would never see that inventory anymore. So that's how you do that. What are these ones? Move inventory. Oh, you can drop them to the bottom as well, I guess. Which is all stuff that you can do, which is really cool. It's really cool all around. Anyway, let's throw... Why are those pearls stuck in there? Every once in a while, this thing gets stuck for a second. And, yeah, it's not perfect. But anyway, next part of this, though, is going to be going in here. I want to grab our drawers that we had, just to show you how I'm going to kind of work this out. I know a lot of people already know this, but for the ones that don't, the joy of this thing, like the total complete joy. Let's grab our gold, maybe our iron. Whoops, I want stacks. There we go. Grab this stuff. And say I want this stuff in drawers. I just don't want it in the system. I have 100 stacks of iron. I don't want it to interfere with everything. I can have it in drawers, and because it can see the drawer controller, it's still going to be able to see that stuff. You can see here, see the iron. It's right there, right? I can just pull it out, and that drawer is empty now. Of course, with a key, we can lock that, make it so it doesn't, empty out the drawer. But cool little inventory system. It even has a way of, saving recipes. So if I want to make, I don't know, what do I want to make? What do we have? Doesn't even matter. Let's make a bucket. Can't remember if buckets were normal in this or not. No, they're EFAB.
a block of iron. So if I wanted to make a block of iron, there we go. I could go here. I could go, hey, block of iron. And I thought oh yeah, you got to select the spot, tell it to store the recipe, and it'll actually remember up to 6 recipes, which is nice as well. And also can tell it to craft multiples at a time. So I could say, hey, craft 4 of those, and it'll do that. So I mean, it's just an all-around good little inventory system, relatively cheap, and it was on the road to get what we wanted anyway. So it was actually pretty cool. Anyway, that is that. That is modular storage, and that is done. The next thing I want to try, though, the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to really go ham with this, because I'm going to be taking this, putting everything in my base in it, because I can basically, like, if you look at this right here, it's full of items, but if I break this and then put it back down, all the items are still in it. I can pull the items directly from here as well, you know what I mean? So they still work one by one, this kind of just ties them all together. So that is the thing. But I am going to be moving my whole base over into there, and just by pumping everything into these and then walking it over there, it's going to make my life a lot easier. The one thing I said I wanted to try, though, I'm going to go ahead and try out that information screen, because the more I think about it, the more interested I am. So let's go ahead, I guess, and grab some bone meal. There we go. I don't think we needed this much. I just know we need some black dye. So, yeah, we're going to get that done real quick. Where is that? Right here. Sweet. I like to keep that puppy on me. And I'm pretty sure we get egg sacs out of this, right? Yeah, first one I did. That's awesome. So we're going to need some glass. Oh, glass is actually in here now, because I moved everything. Do I have glass in here? Yes, I do. Sweet. Do that. I guess pull you out of there. Gonna go like that. Grab ourselves a black dye. Sweet. And it wanted panes. That's what I needed, I think. Is there a way to clear that real quick? I can't remember. Anyway, not that big a deal. Grab some glass panes. Sweet. And look for the information screen. See how this works. Takes one of those circuits. We do have circuits. I have them down to the chest downstairs. I just didn't grab them. We got 15 more because I made a batch. And, just try it out, man. Curious about this. Curious. There we go. We have an information screen. Now, if we take that, go down here, and throw that on these, what do we see? RF 100. Oh, that's actually really cool. Although I don't feel it's showing the in-out. What is that? I don't know what the EXT external, no, insertion tick, extraction and insertion maybe? I don't feel those numbers are right. Maybe if I put it on a different one? Maybe if I put it on a different one? Because I think there's power coming out of this. That thing is going to be draining non-stop, right? The actual, I think the power system, not the power system, the storage system, I think it uses a little bit. Every tick, no matter what. And it doesn't seem to be using any. Oh, strange. Can we see the in out here? Well, we can see RF in the max. I mean, it looks useful if it actually... If I could find out how this works here, the whole extraction and insertion, that would be pretty cool. Because to be able to tell how much you're inserting in your system and extracting from your system at any given time would be utterly amazing to be able to just see it on a screen like that. So that's pretty cool. Well, anyway, I just wanted to try that out. Seemed nifty. Seemed like something I'd like. And, thought it would be cool. See here, we got cooked mutton. And it's still useful. I mean, that's good right there. I know at any given time when I come down here, I'll actually leave that. And I can go, I have 100,000 RF in my system. I don't need coal yet. Not that we're going to be on coal much later. Much longer, but definitely a thing. So yeah, that is pretty cool, man. We got ourselves our modular storage. And we progressed pretty well. So moving forward, probably in the next video, we're going to have to sort out power. And I'm looking at one or two options. I think it's going to be one. We'll kind of cover it tomorrow. And, that is definitely a thing. And okay, they're going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. All I ask, you keep it classy. The link will be down in the description. Also, I do have a Patreon. You want to think about maybe supporting me moving forward, making videos, that'd be completely and utterly fantastic. One of the current rewards, I think, is actually access. I have 3 different servers, Patreon servers. I can't honestly remember what is up right this second. I'll probably kind of check that out in between videos. One of them just went up. It just went up a couple days ago.
And yeah, they rotate, they change, they switch as people stop playing on them and switch to other ones. But definitely a reward, and you can check that out. But I am going to end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.